Now, before the Florida game, I said as a Kentucky fan, I was preparing myself for that annual punch to the gut, and they wasted just no time delivering it. Now, for some people, my sarcasm, much like a 35-yard field goal to beat Florida, missed the mark. I wasn't saying that being a Kentucky football fan isn't enjoyable. It's because of those games that make those unexpected moments of triumph feel even better, and there have been several of them in my lifetime. But for this video, I've narrowed it down to a top 10. 2011, Tennessee's historically long winning streak over Kentucky came to an end when starting quarterback Morgan Newton, who was certainly going pro in something other than sports, sat out the game to take the LSAT. That left quarterbacking duties to Matt Rourke, who became an instant Wildcat legend. Number 9, the scoop, the stiff arm, and the score to win the Liberty Bowl. A win over Georgia in 2006 led to Kentucky fans attempting to tear down goalposts for the first time since 2002. And this time, it actually came after a win. Trailing 20-7 with 5 minutes to go, Kentucky fans were fed up. Many headed for the exits, and in their rush to beat the traffic, missed one of the best comebacks of all time. Austin MacGinnis drilled a 50-yard field goal as time expired against Mississippi State, and then automatic Austin would be the hero again in the upset versus Louisville. Mike Hartline's pass to Randall Cobb on a 4th and 7 erased what was an 18-point deficit to 10th-ranked South Carolina. Steve Spurrier's Gamecocks could have tied it with the field goal on the ensuing possession, but the old ball coach tried one last heave at the end zone. And Kentucky's record against Steve Spurrier improved to 1-17. In Death Valley versus LSU, Kentucky seemed content to play for overtime until Quentin McCord found a lane on an in reverse that set up Seth Hansen from 36 yards to win it on the final play. In 1997, the Tide wasn't rolling like they are now, and Bama would fumble an OT. One play later, Tim Couch to Craig East. And that flip over the shoulder was reenacted many times in my backyard. In 2007, the Kentucky players were starting to believe, and fans had a new ringtone thanks to Marcus McClinton.
I want to win. I'm tired of being close, man. I want to finish.
Andre Woodson found Stevie Johnson in the most notorious pass play in the Kentucky-Louisville series. And the Cats would keep on believing with a 3-overtime win against number 1 LSU. I know this might seem like taking the easy way out, but the number 1 moment last season, all of it. Finally beating Florida, pulling out a miracle against Missouri, Benny Snell beating the all-time rushing record as Kentucky finished with 10 wins. Now, of course, teams are going to continue to complete Hail Marys on the final plays against Kentucky. That's just a given. It's just that sometimes they don't reach the end zone. Enjoy the bye week.